So I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. I just wrapped up a full day of just incredible coaching calls. God, I love what I do. I absolutely love what I do. I'm always more lifted up and fired up after I spend a day coaching than any other thing I've ever done, ever. I'm so grateful that I get to wake up every day and do what I love. So you're actually seeing the desk. I have the camera set up on the desk in which I do my coaching calls. So I'm real inspired right now. And I've been thinking about a couple of things. So I wanted to kind of talk about it. I've been thinking a little bit today, kind of between the calls today, and a lot yesterday, about the real breakthroughs that I've had in my life. And I've been thinking today about the challenges that I've experienced and faced in my life. You see, I've recognized that the biggest breakthroughs and insights and clarity in my life have come not when times are really good, but they've come when seemingly times really seem to be really bad. So not only throughout my life though have I seen this, but through my coaching career, I've seen that beautiful opportunity for growth that lies deeply within every single challenge we ever face. Whether it's been in my own life and just finishing my book and writing it and finding new clarity in that, or working with clients all over the world one-on-one and seeing their challenges in a space where they say, I don't see any diamond in the rough here. I don't see any treasure at the end of this trail. This is all just shit and I want to be done with it. But I know better because I've experienced it and I've worked with hundreds of people around the world on challenges. That within every single challenge lies incredible and beautiful opportunity for so much abundance, prosperity, growth, and anything in between. See, most of us, and myself included, this was years ago, I used to think like this all the time, and most of the world does this. We live this avoidance-based life. We wake up every single day, we slap that snooze button, and we think about what we dread doing. What do I have to do today? Oh, I don't want to do that. Can I do it tomorrow? And while we're brushing our teeth, we think about all the things that are going to challenge us and that we're going to dread doing. And we try to come up with a million ways on how we're going to avoid it, right? It's this perpetual life of uninspired aversion. We tend to wake up every single day and we ask ourselves, we don't say, what do I get to do today a lot of the time, but we say, what do I have to do today? And we do our best in every fiber of our being to avoid that thing. But I want you to consider something when you're watching the rest of this video. Really consider this. When we do our best to avoid all the challenges in our life, we give those challenges all the power over us. We give those challenges every bit of energy to control our lives, our emotions, and everything. When we live with this kind of avoidance-based mindset and we're perpetually avoiding our challenges, we do this because we don't see the gold in that challenge. We don't see the opportunity for the growth in these challenges. And that's completely normal. We're conditioned to really think this way, and we've been taught this throughout our lives. We are conditioned to see our challenges as an obstruction to our great and extraordinary life that we want. So naturally, we do our best to avoid these challenges at all costs. But guess what? When we do this, when we live in an excessively avoidance-based way, life doesn't become less challenging because we're avoiding our challenges. It becomes more challenging as a result. I mean, go figure, right? So when I work with people, like today, this morning when I was working with people and their challenges, people, especially in the beginning of our coaching relationship, they'll say, yeah, I'm really having this difficult time. I'm experiencing this challenge right now. And I'll kind of try to snap them out of it, and I'll say, that's great. I love challenges, awesome. And they kind of look at me like I'm crazy, they don't, like, what did I get myself into? And they look at me like this, kind of, are you serious? How can you say that? I'm experiencing this incredibly difficult time, this incredible challenge. But what I know that they don't quite see yet is that in fact, within every single challenge, every single one, within it lies something extraordinary that can catapult you to something far better than what you're experiencing right now or have ever experienced in your entire life. I know that I've seen that over and over and over, not only in my own life, but the people I work with as well. You see, because I see what my clients can't see. I see maybe what you can't see. I see that within every single challenge or difficult point in your life lies some leverage for you to become even more exceptional and even more extraordinary as a result. I see that. And when you see that too, let me tell you, that's when life gets really, really fun. See, what you can do right now, think of the challenge that you're facing in your life right now. You can either choose to give that challenge even more energy than it has right now by continually avoiding it, or you have another option, which I love and I think is infinitely more powerful and infinitely more fun. You can choose to become energized by that challenge. You can choose to grow from it. So, something to consider, why not draw the line in the sand right now? And just consider for a minute, seeing your challenges in this way, and choose to become energized by it, asking yourself, what's good in this? How can I become better as a result of this challenge that I'm facing? So instead of avoiding our challenges in life and continually letting them conquer our minds and all of our energy, letting it consume us, constantly living an avoidance-based life, thinking of those challenges but not doing anything about them, why not dive into them and tackle them instead? Why not? Because when you dive into your challenges and you head into them face on in the spirit of a warrior and you do it boldly, you grow as a result. You grow so exponentially. One of the questions that I love asking is this. I'll ask you right now. Think of the challenge that you're facing right now in your life, the really big one that you're avoiding. Think of it. And I want to ask you, if this challenge were sent to you on purpose, and on purpose as a lesson, in disguise, just begging to teach you something, what would this challenge just be begging to teach you? You see, talk about reframing something that you once thought of as negative into something that's positive. When you cultivate that mindset about not only what's great in life, but what seems to be pretty shitty in life, you become so much more powerful in life. And you grow so much more as a result. See, this takes practice to do. We gotta slow down sometimes, be cognizant of what it is that's really affecting us in our lives, and really think about it. Say, what sucks right now? And am I avoiding it? And odds are, if you're avoiding this big monster in your life, odds are you're just becoming more anxious, more depressed, more miserable. You're waking up every single day going, I have to do life today, rather than I get to do life? What a gift life is, right? You see, when we learn to love the experience of a really good challenge, when we learn to really love the experience that a difficult moment is providing us in our lives, we stop waking up every day dreading what we have to do and start looking forward to what we really get to do in life. We grow so much. We live more purposefully, we live more passionately, and we become infinitely more excited about our lives. We grow so much into that person that we really dream of becoming, that ultimate version of you that's hidden somewhere in there. We become excited about life. We become energized. We feel like even though there's a rhythm to life, the ebb and flow, those ups and downs, that we're in control, not the circumstances of our life. And we stop giving energy constantly to the circumstances that surround us, to those challenging times in our life. We stop giving those energy and we take the energy back because we're in control. We know we're going to embrace that spirit of a great warrior and dive headfirst into those challenges and tackle them because we know that we're going to grow as a result. And I don't expect you to watch this video and just accept this, but I do expect you, if you're watching this video, you're in it for something and you want to grow as a result. And you're going to grow not by thinking about testing your challenges, but by actually doing it. So what is the big challenge that you're facing right now in your life? You know, the one that maybe wakes you up in a cold sweat in the middle of the night? I want to ask you, what's the silver lining there? If this challenge were a lesson in disguise, begging to teach you something, what would it be begging to teach you? And if you were to embrace the spirit of a great warrior, going to battle with this challenge, this monster in your life, what do you think the first step would be into it? What do you think the first bold and powerful step would be? You see, because when you embrace the real beauty of your challenges, you embrace fully the real, authentic beauty of life itself. You guys, thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. You guys are so amazing. If you loved what you saw, if you I'm excited. I even stood up out of my chair. It's down there. So if you guys liked what you saw, if you loved what you saw, if you felt something out of it, if you're gonna go tackle your challenges right now, you're gonna, whatever that is, give it a like, give the video a like. Hey, say thank you, leave a comment down below, and consider subscribing to my channel right there. Just click that button right there. You'll be notified. You'll be on my notification squad every time one of my new videos comes out, and you will not miss it. You guys, all the best. Be good, be awesome, be great. And as always, onwards and upwards, baby. Boom.